Hi guys, it's me again, Simply Sheeta, and today I thought I would talk a little bit off the cuff from VSG. I told you guys these TNTs are going to be not just VSG related, they will be different subjects. And today I wanted to tell you guys the top 10 movies that I want to see in 2020. Now, mind you, this list is a little short because it kind of doesn't go through the full year, but there were so many movies when I checked this list that come out like before summer. I just didn't get to all of them. So these are right now the top 10 movies that I would like to see this year in 2020. Number one, in March, they're bringing out the live action Mulan. Now, Disney, if you've seen The Lion King and Aladdin, Disney with the live action, I can't say so far I've enjoyed them all, but I grew up on Disney. I'm a Disney fan, and I'm very curious as to how they're going to do it, especially to see how they're going to pull off the dragon that Eddie Murphy played in the actual cartoon. So I will, try to definitely go see that. Number two movie, which I think is actually either coming out today or if it's not already out, Bad Boys for Life, Bad Boys 3, with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. I saw one. I feel like I didn't see all of two, but I love them in one. I love the combination. I am from Philly, so I support Will Smith, of course. And it's just going to be nice to see them on screen together again. So definitely want to check that out. Number three, which is really like at the top of my list, guys. And if you've been watching me and you know me, you know I am a major like superhero Marvel fan. I mean, I really am into like DC Comics and Marvel movies and cartoons. And I'm not a comic book collector, but I like it. And they have Birds of Prey, The Fantabulous Emancipation of Harley Quinn coming out. And I am going to be there. I love Harley Quinn. I love the Joker almost as much as I love Batman. And the girl that plays her, Margot Robbie, I really, really like her. So definitely going to check that one out. On Valentine's Day, Fantasy Island actually comes out, guys. I cannot believe that they're making a movie about Fantasy Island, and I'm so curious as to who's going to play Ricardo Montalban's character. I can't even remember his name, but he was like boss to Hervé Villechaize, which was Tattoo, which was the guy. So I'm wondering if they're going to use another little person to play Tattoo and how it's all going to play out. But I used to watch that as a TV show every week right after Love Boat growing up. So I don't know if I'm going to actually go to the movies to see it, because it seems like one of those movies that you probably would wait till it comes out on video, but I definitely want to see it. Number five, The Invisible Man is coming out. With today's technology and CGI, I'm more curious as to how they're going to pull this off and what the real story is behind the Invisible Man, because the Invisible Man is one of those characters like the werewolf, the Mummy. Growing up, I never saw them as being scary, despite the fact that they were, part of horror at that time. So I'm really wondering how they're going to bring this into 2020 when we live in a society with no shock value anymore. You know what I mean? Number six, in March, A Quiet Place Part 2 is coming out. Now, I saw Part 1. I absolutely love John Krasinski and Emily Blunt, who of course are married in real life. I love them in one. I love the storyline of one. And I just really, really like him. Like, he's really good on the eyes. So I want to see the part 2 just to see exactly how it all played out. But if you haven't seen part 1, it's pretty good. You got to check it out. In May, getting back to my superheroes, the Black Widow movie comes out. And I am so excited. Simply because if you watch Endgame, and I hope I'm not giving any spoilers, Avengers Endgame, Black Widow died. She sacrificed herself, and she, to me, was one of the main Avengers. So this is kind of, I guess, a prequel to when she actually, became a hero and all of that. So I'm going to be real curious to see how they do. And Scarlett Johansson, I think she's so pretty. I love her as an actress, so I will definitely be looking for that. In May, also Legally Blind 3 comes out. Now, Reese Witherspoon is a cutie pie, and I loved her in 1 and 2. I'm wondering if they're going to bring my girl back because she was into Regina King. Regina King is a much bigger star than she was when she did too, so I'll be curious to see if she comes back. But Reese is a big star too, so that comes out in May, and I definitely want to check that out. Number 9, again, back to the superhero thing, guys. Wonder Woman 1984 comes out. And I am going to be there for that because it comes out on June the 5th, which is my birthday. Yay. I just love what they've done with that character. Gil, what's her name? Gil Jabro. You know who I'm talking about. The young woman that plays her. Love her. You know, she did a lot of her own stunts. She was pregnant actually in the first one, which made me love her even more. I love the Amazonian women and just the strength and the power that they showed in the first movie. So I'm really, really curious about the second because I want to know how they're bringing Steve Trevor back, which was her love interest, of course. And I just want to know what it's going to be like. Besides that, I remember 1984, so it'll be really interesting to see how they pulled 1984 off. And the very last movie, because I am a big kid at heart and I love cartoons, Minions 2 come out, guys. I can't wait. I think the Minions are the cutest things. And if I could have a Minion, I would totally have 2 dogs in a Minion. I love Minions. I think that they are the cutest, the funniest, the language, which is a mixture of different languages. It's just perfect. You would think I had kids as excited as I am about this, but I am going to go in the theater and see this one for sure. And those guys are my top 10 movies of 2020. If you know of a good movie that's coming out in 2020, tell me about it so I can like mark it on my calendar because I actually mark these dates on my calendar. I got this list offline. You can easily get a list to see what else is playing because I did just skip over some things that I wasn't quite interested in. But guys, this is going to be a great year for movies. So you gotta get out there and check out these movies this year. Thank you so much for coming to this TNT, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.